I bought a $600 Baitcaster, and honestly, this thing doesn't even look like a fishing reel. It looks like a spaceship. This is the Shimano Antares B, and it's supposed to be the smoothest, most futuristic baitcaster ever built. But does 600 bucks actually get you something better or something shinier? Today, we're gonna find out. So as you guys know, I am a fishing reel addict. I have tons of baitcasters, all very high-end, very expensive. It's just one of my favorite things. And I haven't bought an expensive fishing reel in a while, so I said, why not get my other Antares a little brother, you know? This is the Antares B, I have the Antares A, and I have the Antares DC from 2016. So I have quite the collection going with these reels right here, and they are supposed to be Shimano's flagship, meaning the best of the best. So we're gonna crack this box open and pull out this beautiful fishing reel, and we're gonna use it today. So we have a clean, sleek package. You got the Antares design on there with that shiny color. And let's go ahead and just peel this puppy back and check out what's inside. Alrighty, let's get into it. I'm excited. I'm very, very nervous as well. You buy something for $600 and truthfully, you don't even want to fish with it because it just looks so nice. But right here, we have my brand new fishing reel, and I'm super excited for this because not only is this Shimano's best reels, but I would say the most beautiful reels. Look at this thing right here. When I said spaceship, I meant spaceship. Goodness gracious, look at this thing. Absolutely gorgeous. So not only does this thing look futuristic, but this is really what makes this reel next level. It has Shimano's infinity drive for smoother cranking power. It has an MGL spool 3 designed for max casting distance. It has silent tune technology that literally makes this one of the quietest reels on the market. And of course, the all metal finish that makes this thing look like it's from another dimension. So the only thing left to do is to actually put this reel to the test and find out just how futuristic it is and if it's worth that $600 price tag. So let's go ahead, spool this thing up, let's get out on the water, and let's start making some casts. Well, here it is, the completed setup. So we're gonna start the morning off with a nice little chatterbait. This is actually a really cool color, and I think that the fish are gonna eat this thing alive. But let's go ahead and let's get our baitcaster prepped. So obviously we wanna tighten this tension knob so we don't absolutely destroy this thing first cast. And once we lock that in, we should be good to go. There's also a little dial on the side, minimum, maximum braking. There's your braking system. It is just a super sleek reel, and as you can tell, Shimano doesn't play around when it comes to designs. Like, I honestly don't even want to fish with this because it is so beautiful, but it's a flagship reel. It's meant to be fished, and obviously if you spend $600 on it, you want this thing to perform extremely well. So I think we are ready for our first cast. Oh, I'm so excited. I can just feel the energy running through my veins. That's how hyped up I am for this thing. But let's go ahead, let's make a cast, and let's see if it's worth $600. Oh my gosh. I've used a ton of high-end fishing reels, but there's something about when a new one comes out, they just get better and better. This thing is so smooth, and cranking the handle is so easy, and making cast is just so easy. I mean, you just sling it out there and the reel does the rest of the work. I mean, that's what you want with an expensive reel. You want this thing to be a workhorse. Now, obviously, this is not a digital controlled reel, but it casts just as good. And my luck, usually when I buy one of these things, the next year they come out with a DC model. So there's a good chance in the future there will be an Antares B DC, but this thing is super solid by itself. It doesn't need that digital control. It honestly feels like it already has it. It just does not make the noise. Like, it is super castable, very forgiving if you make a bad cast. And I just think that this thing is, I mean, it's just elite. So obviously we know it is a good looking reel that looks very futuristic and honestly feels futuristic as well. But we have to find out just how good this thing is at catching fish, because looks will only get you so far. So we're looking good, we're feeling good, but now we have to see if we can catch some good fish on this thing. And I'm just excited to throw around a bunch of different baits and really put this thing to the test and look good while doing it. Now I know what you guys are gonna say. Logan, how could you spend $600 on a fishing reel when your boat looks like this? Well, it's kind of simple. It's too hot to really do anything with the boat right now. So I think I'm gonna wait until it cools off a bit, and then I'm going to basically destroy this thing and rebuild it. So that's why. But I hope I just like don't fall through it before that happens. I mean, look at this piece of wood. You ever seen a bendy piece of wood? Well, now you have. All right, enough yapping, enough casting. Let's get down to business. Let's see if we can't catch some fish. Got a nice chatterbait, solid little lure. Should get absolutely lit up today. It's really calm out this morning, so this should be a lure that gets the job done. Put that thump, get that kick from the paddle tail. Should be money. And every cast, it blows your mind. Such a smooth and sleek looking reel. You just gotta love it. Gotta love it. And for $600, you better love it. This thing's actually, I think it's $550, but by the time you know, pay shipping and taxes, it's $600. So that's included in the price, because that's money you had to spend. So a $600 reel in total. At least it is clean filling and you can make some casts. We're really gonna put this thing to the test here too. That's a fish. Oh my gosh, that might be a good one. That might be a good one. That's a heavy fish. That's a heavy fish. Stay down, buddy. Stay down. Come here. Oh my God, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Stay on. Don't come up. Don't come up. Dude, he is digging right now. Wow, he is super far down there. Oh my God, he's covered in grass. No wonder. Okay. Okay, that might be why. Get up here. Yep, there we go. Well, got a nice chatterbait right there. There's actually a worm in his mouth. No hook, just a worm. Oh my God, just threw my pliers in the water. What was I thinking? I was trying to pull the grass out. I guess I thought I had a piece of crap. Oh my gosh, that's never happened before, but I feel like an idiot. Wow. Oh boy, it's early. Hey, but a beautiful fish to start off the morning. That's what I'm talking about. Put up a great fight. Let's go. And that is a great first fish on our $600 reel. I'm pretty proud of that. Gosh, man, that was so much fun. Felt good cranking him in. And of course, it was just a fun bite, but heck yeah, we are on the board, making our money back one fish at a time. Thank you, buddy. I cannot believe I just threw my pliers in. I don't know what was going through my mind. He had a bunch of grass in his like gullet, so I was like, I'm gonna get it out, obviously. And I guess I had grass in my hand, just threw my pliers in the water. Oh, not my proudest moment, but we're plierless for the rest of the day. Gotta love it. Oh my God, there's a piece of grass on my reel. Get off of that. Too much money for this thing to be looking dirty. Well, a great way to start off. A nice fish, probably a nice 3-pounder on the chatterbait. Ate it as soon as it hit the water, and we cranked them in on the Antares B. Felt super, super solid. Ah, you just gotta love it. This is such a great combo. We have the Cashin Icon multi-purpose. As you guys know, I'm using all Cashin rods now, and I absolutely love these things. And if you guys want to check them out, there will be a link down below in the description. You actually can use Logan 10 and save some money on these rods. They're American made and they're very, very solid. Let's get back in there, see if there's any more fish hanging around out here. Yeah, but what I was saying is we're gonna put this thing to the test today. Like, I have this, another fish? Oh gosh, it might have been. I have this thing locked down pretty good just because I want to make a few casts and, you know, get a feel for it. But throughout the day, I'm gonna slowly start cranking this knob down and opening up the spool, and we're really gonna put to the test what this thing's got. I'm just gonna keep on cranking this thing. Really wanna see how far we can cast it. Wow, that thing, it feels like I'm not even touching the knob. That's how easily this thing casts. And I'm just excited to catch more fish on this thing. Like, what is better than fishing with a new reel? Like, I feel like I'm back in the good old days when I just used to buy Japanese reels. There's one. Oh, I used to buy Japanese reels just left and right. You know, the good days before I had bills to pay. There's one out of the tree. Come here. It's not a bad one. Not a bad fish at all. Oh, he just spit it. Dang it. He kept jumping around. Maybe he was just intimidated by my luxury futuristic reel, and he was like, I'm scared of it. I don't want to be caught by that thing. Or he was trying to say, you just spent $600 on a reel and you still can't catch fish. But you know what? At least I look good doing it. There's one. As soon as I hit the water, goodness. Might be a good one. Might be a good one. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I saw him coming up head first and I was like, no. And he spit it. That was a solid fish. I feel like I'm getting unlucky. Like, how many times can a fish come up and jump? Like, we need to do a study on this. Because every time I hook one, they come up and jump and they spit the hook. What is the percentage that they actually come off? It's gotta be 50-50, right? Or am I just super unlucky and I'm like 100% of the time? There's one. Nope, came off. You know, we can catch as many fish as we want, but I'm honestly just having fun casting this thing around. Sometimes it's not about the fish, it's about the experience. Oh, there's a fish. Absolutely hammered it. Oh my God. He's running. I'm trying to keep up with him. Trying to keep up with him with my reel. Come here. Dude, you can just crank these little guys in. Come here, buddy. Come here. I thought he was so much bigger the way he was fighting, but hey, we'll take him. The old pink chatterbait getting the job done this morning. Nothing crazy, but it's another fish. Thanks, buddy. So if we were basically saying that every fish caught was $1 towards the reel, we have to catch 598 more and we will have broken even. Well, that's doable, right? I mean, that's a lot of fish, but these reels are built to last. You get what you pay for with these things. So yes, they are expensive, but they're nice, they're great quality, and of course they last long. Like, I literally still have some of the Shimanos that I bought 4 or 5 years ago that are still going strong. All right, so I went ahead and tied up another chatterbait. We were throwing a 1/2 ounce. Now we're throwing a 3/8 ounce. I just want to kind of test this reel with a bunch of different lures and different sizes to really just get a feel for it and see how well it can handle a variety of different baits. I'm gonna go ahead and adjust this real quick, but I don't think it's gonna take much because, yeah, this thing is just locked in. You get it set, it's staying, and it's gonna be accurate. I do think that the smaller chatterbait too is gonna get waxed. It's just a little calm out. I think the fish are gonna eat this thing up though. We also have a few crankbaits. We got a Texas rig we can throw. I'm just gonna swap lures in and out as we catch fish. We are really gonna put this thing to the test. Oh, I just watched one come and hit it. He was really, really small. I was just watching my little chatterbait swim. I was making sure it was kicking. Saw a little dark spot come up and snatch it, but he was just super small. We didn't want him anyways. There's one. There's one. I just watched him eat it. That was sick. That was so cool. Oh, don't be jumping at the boat. We are not losing you. Look at that, a face full of mini chatterbaits. Right here on the grass patch, right where they should be. This time of the year, it can just be such a good spot for them. Nothing crazy, but we are making progress and we are catching fish. See you, buddy. Oh, one just ate it on the surface. That's a good one. No, he's in a tree. Get out of there. Yes, he's out. Oh my God. No. Dang it. I had to put so much pressure on him to keep him on. He came up and jumped and spit it. Well, we were talking about percentages earlier. I think that my percentage of a fish coming off when they jump is about 100%. There's one. Absolutely hammered the chatterbait. And the bad thing is he's not even that big, but he crushed it. I can say if I'm gonna catch small fish, I want him to eat it like that. He just sucked it in and took off with it. Thanks, bud. We've gotten on them pretty good with the chatterbait. I think a few more casts and I may swap it up a little bit, throw something different. I think we throw a crankbait next, and then obviously as it gets later in the morning, we'll throw around a little Texas rig. But I'm liking what the reel's doing. Feels good, looks good, and of course it's bringing in some fish, which is just always a plus. We have a nice little mini crankbait, and we're gonna see if this can get the job done, get us a few more bites. Dives 3 to 6 feet, and I think they're gonna light this thing up. All right, let's go ahead and get our Baitcaster set here. We want to adjust our tension knot. We're locked in. Oh yeah, oh yeah, it casts little lures super easily. Look how far that thing went. I do think that these reels are supposed to be notorious for casting these smaller baits. I think that's why they have that MGL spool. I mean, why do you think I still fish with Shimano reels? I have literally bought every single one in my collection, and I would do it again. They are just so nice. The quality is just unmatched. I mean, once you go Shimano, I just don't think you go back. That's at least what I say. Like I said earlier, when I bought this reel, it said that you could throw pretty much anything on it, and I got like a, I could be wrong, it's either a 7.4 to 1 or a 7.8 to 1. It's not the highest gear that it goes, but it is still a high gear Baitcaster, that HG. That's what I always go for. I like to be able to crank my reels really fast, get those fish in, because you can always slow down. All right, who wants a crankbait? I feel like this little mini crankbait should be getting lit up. There's one. Yep, there we go. Not a bad one either. It's a little guy, but he counts. Get up here. Nothing crazy, but another fish. We're getting closer and closer to making justice of that price tag. See ya. Well, this is actually funny. I've had this crankbait for a long time, and look at that, one of the trebles just popped off. Well, good thing is we have 5 more, so hopefully that's not going to affect our hookup ratio here. All right, let's get back in there. I knew the mini crankbait would get a bite. I really like this color we got going too. I'm just having a great time. I really am. There's nothing better than fishing with a new reel first day. It's like, I don't even know how to describe it. The only downside to today is it is a million degrees this morning. It would not be summer fishing without a bundle of grass on every cast. Alrighty, I think this is gonna be the last cast with the micro crankbait. I do like how this thing performed though. I feel like it casted it really well. Just has not gotten us a whole lot of bites. We have that like 1, maybe 2 or 3, but I just don't think that the fish are super active today. We had a few up shallow this morning, but it is just so hot right now. I think it's time for a Texas rig. We got a little creature bait on there, and we're gonna see how the Baitcaster can handle this thing. We're also gonna see if the fish are more interested on that bottom bite. All right, well, cast pretty effortlessly. We were expecting that, but now let's see what the fish think about this creature bait. Hopefully we're gonna get a bite here. Oh, I might actually have one right now. I do. There it is. Oh, he just, nope, I still got him. I was about to say he came off. Nope, still got him. First cast on the creature bait. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. He's nothing to brag about, but it's a fish. Well, first cast on the crawl. Really good sign. See you, bud. I would say that was a successful bait change. Threw it right by a brush pile, and he picked it up off the bottom. Obviously not a big fish, but it's all good. We just want to catch them today. I want to get on some fish, really put this reel to use. I'm really hoping we just absolutely hammer them on this creature bait, because then I won't have to fish as long, because truthfully, well, that's a fish. There's one. God, it feels like a decent one. Come here. Come here. Oh, come here. That's a good one. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. Wow, they like the creature bait, that's for sure. Get up here. What I was saying is, it's just so hot. Like, obviously I enjoy fishing and I enjoy catching them, but there's something about this summer heat that I think I've just had enough of it. Like, I have fished a whole lot this summer and it has just been brutal every single day. And sometimes when the bite's not good, it is just a grind. But thankfully today we found them pretty good, and it seems like the creature bait's getting bites. See you, buddy. Was that back-to-back bites? Because I think it was. Wow. Definitely safe to say they may be on the bottom today. Let's see if we can find another one with the creature bait. It's doing us pretty good right now. Got 2 fish on it. Didn't take long either. I just think that it's going to be our best option because, like I said, that sun, it comes out and it just does not go away. And every morning there's not a single cloud in the sky. I think that's why fishing has been so brutal recently, just because it has been so hot without a break. Like, we don't really have a breeze right now. Like, there's a little bit of a ripple out there, but nothing crazy, and there is not a single cloud that is going to cover the sun. So it's hot. That's the only thing I can say. It's hot and the fish are affected by it for sure. There's a fish. There's one. Come here. Yep, come here. Absolutely hammering them today. Wow, would you look at this guy? He is very green. He must be down there in that grass. Super dark fish. He knows what's up. He knows where the cool spots in the pond are. Look at that guy. Beautiful colors. Appreciate you. See ya. Keep on casting it. Let's keep putting them in the boat. We're getting closer to that $600 fish fee. Or once we catch $600 worth of fish, it'll be worth it. In all seriousness though, this thing is super, super nice. Now, to really judge it on if it's worth the money, it's basically gonna depend on how long and how nice this thing continues to stay. But so far, so good. It's smooth, it's silky, and it just feels fancy to touch. Like, I really feel, that's a fish. Is it? Yep, that's a fish. Oh my God. Ooh, that came back really hot. Wow, that was almost bad. That was almost really bad. I don't know what went wrong there, but obviously he didn't have it. It felt like he was swimming off with it. I just completely lost my train of thought. I was talking about, oh, it feels high end. It feels like space technology. One just picked it up as I was swimming it. There it is. Little guy, welcome to the boat. He's small but mighty. I was reeling it in. I just felt a little bit of weight. And when I say a little bit, I mean a little bit. But hey, he's another one. See ya. Well, with that fish right there, I think we have officially put this thing through the ringer today. We've thrown a bunch of different lures, caught a bunch of different fish, and I've really gotten a feel for this thing. So now, let's go break this thing down and let's see if it's actually worth $600. Well, let's talk about this thing. $600 for this reel right here. And all I can say is, it's a great reel. Is it worth $600? It depends on who is buying it. I feel like obviously time will tell. But if you're gonna fish with this thing a lot like me and you're a gearhead, I could definitely see the price tag being justified. If you're just getting into fishing or don't want to spend a whole lot of money, I don't think it's worth it. There is a bunch of fishing reels out there and it is all personal preference. And to be honest, I'm addicted to these Japanese reels. They're just super high quality. They're expensive, but they're so good that I can't change. Like, these are just my go-tos. They're what I have on every rod, and I don't think I could imagine myself using anything else. But we're talking about casting good, looking good, and that's the 2 qualities I check off when fishing with a reel. But just an absolute gorgeous one. I love the design. It's sleek, it's minimalistic, it's futuristic. I feel like I just stole this thing off of an alien spaceship. And I mean, just the design is just so good. I mean, look at this thing. Everything about it just screams high quality. Like the color, the design, the uniqueness, the filling, everything is just super, super nice. And I'm pretty happy with my purchase. Now, did I cry a little bit whenever I bought it? Yes. My bank account also cried, but I'm happy I got it because you know why? Sometimes when you get new gear, it just fires you up to fish more. And I fish a lot to begin with, and now I want to fish all the time just so I can play around with my new reel. But super happy with it. It's expensive, but it's for a good reason. This thing is nice, you get what you pay for, and I'm pretty happy about it. Well, it was a fun day getting to use the new reel and put it to the test and really just feel like I was fishing in the future. I mean, that thing was super, super cool. As you guys know, we talked about it the whole day. We put some fish in the boat, but now it is just way too hot and I want nothing to do with that sun. But I want you guys to drop a comment down below. Do you think that this reel is worth $600? And would you actually fish with it? Because it honestly looks like a collector's edition. and it's really shiny and super fancy, and it honestly feels like you shouldn't, but it is meant to be used and used as a workhorse, and that's exactly what I'm going to use it for. But it was a fun time. We caught fish, got to test it out, and got to relive the good old days when I would just buy fishing reels left and right with no responsibilities and just had so much fun with them. But super cool reel, fun time, got some fish in the boat, can't complain. But I'm about to get out of here. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to like and a comment. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.